Hey loves, okay, so this is not going to be a super professional video. I am filming this on my phone, so if the quality is terrible, I am sorry. But I wanted to showcase our homeschool setup for this year and then kind of go into everything that worked for us. So I will step away so you guys can see. I got this table off of Facebook Marketplace for $70. I've hung up our My Father's World letters up on the wall. And there's our little My Father's World globe. And yeah, I've also got this little hutch right here, and I keep most of our homeschool stuff in here on this one side. So the boys each have one of these. All our little booklets go in here. Also, their little, I keep all of their nature-related stuff in this little lunch box. Any extra books we're planning on reading. Also, any books we plan on reading. And then anything that's extra arts and crafts that we plan on doing. This all goes right here because we have like 900 square feet of space here. It's very small. And then I also recommend having a really good printer. This is an Epson EcoTank printer. We switched it out this year and it's been amazing. And then I also get these little Rubbermaids. They are waterproof, and I place all of our curriculum and everything that we're doing in those Rubbermaids. So I can link them for you guys if you're interested in those. And I'll also link anything that's listed in today's video. Okay, hey guys, my name is Chelsea Watkins. This was my first true full year of homeschooling our kids. I had one in preschool and one in kindergarten, and I had no clue what I was getting myself into. It has been the most rewarding journey though, and I want to share everything that we did as far as curriculum goes for both of the boys. Just for those that are interested in going homeschool route. So what may work for us may not work for everybody, but this is something I just want to share because I get a ton of questions about it. Also, if you would like to follow our journey, we do have Weekdays with the Watkins on Instagram. And if you would like to follow us and see what we are up to, feel free to do so. So if this has helped you, please give it a thumbs up. I hope it does. And yeah, let's go on and get started. I will say that this quality is probably not going to be the best. I am filming on my phone, so I am so sorry, but I need to get this video out there. There's so many people that have been interested in it. So as far as planners go, the planner that I chose for this year was a simple plan for the homeschooling family. And I love this planner. It has so many awesome things about it. I always keep the boys' little stickers in the front. And it literally has, if you guys want me to do a whole video on this, I can. But it has yearly overviews. They look like this. Those are some of the pages we didn't use because there's so many different pages. But then we have the calendar like this, which is awesome when you have lots of different things going on. We own a company, or I own a photography business and a nonprofit, and homeschool, and I'm a photographer. So it's a crazy, crazy life. But this has kept me knowing what I'm supposed to be doing. Each month has different things reading list, supplies needed, special activities for the month, and then each day broken down like this. And I love it. I've already ordered the one, not the one for this year, because I saw the reviews on it and it wasn't that great. So what I ended up doing was I ordered from the same company, but they have one that is not dated. And it's the same type of quality, same everything. It just doesn't have any dates in it. And so that's the one that we will end up going to. But for us, this has been amazing. So that's what I use to plan everything with. Then I purchased just a simple binder from Target. It has like a folder compartment in the back of it. And this is what I did our morning menu with. So what I mean by morning menu is I purchased these things by the Gathering Grace Home on Etsy. And it has like the months of the year and how they feel today. And I laminated them, which I can share my laminator with you guys. But it has like all about the weather, stuff like that. And I also purchased some of these. I'll have to get the link to the girl that I purchased from. But it was also, where are they at? Oh, here they are. I had the boys' names made so that they could trace them. I need to wipe these down better. They're really dirty, but this is what we do for morning time. So the boys know, okay, they've had breakfast. We sit down at our table and they know when morning time begins, the transition of crazy morning is transitioning to it's time to do our lessons. So that is what I do. And then anything extra back here, like I ordered some, like the 1,000 Hours Outside stuff. I put in these little folders just to keep it all together. So after that, we then go in to their lessons. Now, this is totally up to you guys. I know that some people are going to be like, okay, this was a little much, but this is just what worked for us this year. We transition out of morning menu time and we go into either learning to read or writing. I just switch it up depending on the day. So sometimes they will do handwriting, which we use the Good and the Beautiful, and both of them have their own little one. Cyrus being 4, he actually really liked the handwriting. I did not push him to do any lessons. It was just more of like, if he felt like doing them, then he got his book. But if he didn't, I didn't force it. He got to play. Waylon, however, was our kindergartner. So he had to get his handwriting done. So these were the ones that I chose. And then when I rotated them, I would do like these Bob books with Waylon. And they're so easy. I have 3, I think, total. This is the rhyming words, and this is the pre-reading skills. And I want to say the other one is like a beginner's reader book. So it just depends. Like, I want to say like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we did handwriting. Tuesday, Thursday, one week we would do reading right after their morning menu was done. And that way it just like keeps things a little bit different, because I don't want everything to be exactly the same every day. And then I also ordered these sign language starter packs off of Amazon. I can link those for you guys as well. But I have these set up in little holders on our table, and I switch them out every day, and it has like the month, the day of the week, and the letter that they are currently learning. And we'll go over those as we're doing our morning menu. And then, so as far as curriculum goes, I'll do the easiest one first, which is Cyrus. He was our preschooler. Cyrus was not super involved in learning this year, and I didn't make him because he's only 4, and he literally just turned 4 when we had started lessons. So we've been doing pretty much just, I want to say 3 things with Cy, and that was the handwriting book by the Good and Beautiful. We were doing the kindergarten prep by the Good and the Beautiful, and I also purchased one of these pre-K Brain Quest books, and he loves this. He feels like he's doing his big boy lessons with his bubby when he's working on his Brain Quest book. So those were like the 3 things for the preschool curriculum. And then of course he got to do all the art activities and stuff like that his bubby was doing. And then the stuff that I did with Waylon, I don't want to confuse you guys because it does seem like a lot. But for the most part, oh, I should have grabbed it. Hold on just a second. It's right here. Our main curriculum with our kindergartner was My Father's World. I cannot say enough good things about My Father's World. It has been such a blessing to our family, and I just feel like we were so worried with Waylon starting kindergarten and him maybe being behind on reading because he's been in speech therapy. This was just amazing for him, and it's exactly what he needed. So I'm very, very thankful for it. If you guys want to check out the My Father's World curriculum, I highly suggest it. I'm not going to go into full depth on these because on my Instagram, I do have both of these curriculums that I'm going to share with you covered completely on there. And so I went through and showed like what was included with My Father's World. But you can also log on. I'll share a link below and see. I think they have an updated version of kindergarten. Now, I know it can look pretty pricey, so they do offer these used like on a Facebook group. And so that's where I actually ordered Waylon's curriculum from, and I got it for half the price. So like the kit comes with absolutely everything you need. And this was our base. Like this is what he did every day. No matter what, we did My Father's World. And then what I did was some days of the week, 2 or 3 days a week, I would also add in the Good and the Beautiful's kindergarten curriculum. And I did their kindergarten math, which was this one right here with the kindergarten box. And we would do this probably 2 days a week. And we're going into summertime and we're done with My Father's World. And so we have about, I'd say just a little less than half left of the Good and the Beautiful math. And so I just plan on finishing this out through the summer with him. You know, for us, we did not do like the typical Monday through Friday schooling. A lot of times, like we got done with My Father's World way quicker than everyone else, just because we like pushed through the year and he just really wanted to learn. So I feel like this is perfect just to kind of like do 1 page a day or 1 page every other day throughout the summer, and he will have this rest of this math book finished. But I will say Waylon loves his math kindergarten book. He loves this book so much. He gets so excited when he sees this book. So I loved having this as like something we did 2 to 3 days a week to keep him excited about math. Like I said, some people just choose the Good and the Beautiful's curriculum and that's all they do. And then some people just choose My Father's World's curriculum and that's all they do. I liked it to be blended a little bit because I wanted to see how he learned and what benefited him the most. So this is just how we worked through kindergarten, and it actually turned out really well. And then the other thing that we did was the language, arts, and literature level K with the Good and the Beautiful. I did this 2 days a week with him. So I would rotate these. We would do our curriculum for My Father's World, have lunch, and then after lunch, we would do either 1 page of this or 1 page of the math. And we are about halfway done with this one, and so I plan on finishing the summer out just doing a page a day with him with this, just to keep his brain going. It's not a lot, it's not overwhelming. 1 page a day is not anything crazy. And I also went through this on my Instagram as well. But the thing I love about the Good and the Beautiful though is that it does have room for assessments. So the My Father's World, there's nothing that I've found that has an assessment in it, so I know, okay, he's on the right path. So if I would have just finished with My Father's World, I would just be going off of what I saw him do. Whereas with the Good and the Beautiful, they do assessments ever so often throughout the course of the lessons, just to see if the student is actually like picking up what you're putting down. And I love that, because when I'm homeschooling, I don't have other teachers that I can be like, hey, you know, is Waylon doing great in your class? Like, I feel like maybe he needs more help with this. Did you see what he was doing in this and da 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 da? And so I don't have anyone to like go to. And I do have a degree in elementary education, but when it comes to your own child, it is rather hard to assess if they're doing or if they're up to speed on what you're teaching them. So like this Unit 1 assessment, he needed to, I didn't tell him he was being timed, but I had him read these words to me in less than 60 seconds. And then like reading a poem and timing him doing those things. He has no clue he's getting an assessment, but that, because I don't want to put him under any pressure. However, it's good to say, okay, he has mastered those things. We are on the right path. So that's one thing I do love about The Good and the Beautiful. Kind of more so than My Father's World. I wish that My Father's World's curriculum, kindergarten curriculum, had that. And then along with that came with some of the beginning reading books with The Good and the Beautiful, and I purchased those as well. And I really do love these little books, and so does Waylon. I think he loves these more than his Bob books. But we're just doing the level K reader, and he just reads through these, and then we go back through and read them again and again. So that was what we did. And then also, you know, of course, throwing in art activities and games, and they enjoyed a farm school this year, and just so many different opportunities that we've had with homeschooling. So I will link all of these items below for you guys. I wanted to share them with you because I've had so many people reach out about what planners we used, what we did for morning menu. And I wanted to make it as simple as possible and not overwhelm everyone. And like I said, you have to do what's best for your family. So, you know, having these two curriculums is probably overwhelming to a lot of people, but for me, I really wanted to see what Waylon would thrive in. And then also, before I do forget, we did actually add a third thing for the summertime, since these right here that we're just going through with summertime, they're just 1 page a day. They literally take 10 minutes each. So what we decided to do was, where did I put it? Oh, it's underneath here. We did purchase the Beautiful Feet Teaching Character Through Literature curriculum, and we are going through that this summer as well. So this is literature based. I read a book and it takes us about a week to read it because I go really slow, and I ask questions and we act out things. And so I feel like this will be a fun summer activity to do with them to build character development. So I can link that for you guys below as well. I know some people that think like they want to take the whole summer off, which is totally fine. But for us, like, we do usually 4 weeks on, have a whole week off, or 5 weeks on, a whole week off. And then that way it gives the boys just enough time to like, okay, relax, and then jump back into it, because I just feel like personally 2 months off is just way too much time for them to try to figure out, okay, what was that word again? Like, they're learning how to read. So I think this is a really great way to get through the summertime. It's not extremely difficult for him, and they're still getting to learn and have fun. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and follow along on our homeschool journey on Instagram. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because there will be plenty more of chaos going on. We just got honeybees the other day, so I'll be sharing that as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.